Hi everybody, I'm Sips. Welcome back to Towns. Welcome back to Sipsville. Population 6. We're down to 6 people. Oh my god. Last episode was a disaster. We lost 2 people. We lost Frederick and we lost Sedney. And and that was due to a ghost from the past, which I think, although I didn't see, emerged from one of these graves and iced both of them while they were trying to harvest wheat. So they were actually doing something useful, and then that ghost killed them. And I don't think there's much that we can do about those ghosts for now. Although we'll see. Once we get everybody armed with some swords and some other cool shit, maybe we'll be able to fight ghosts. That would be fantastic. But until then, we're just gonna have to keep an eye on the graves down here and hope that no more ghosts turn up, especially now with only 6 people left. Um, we've got the really really shitty barracks down here, still full of mud, where everybody can sleep, and we've got these 2 empty personal rooms which we're hoping will be occupied by 2 more people fairly shortly. But in the meantime, everybody is still harvesting wheat, as you can see. God, there's a ton of wheat, and making lots of flour now, as you can see as well. We've got tons of flour sitting around, and we got lots of bread, not in the prepared food barrels, because these people are all fucking lazy as hell, all 6 of them. So there you go. And they could be moving flour into these barrels too. And I think actually we need to make some more of these raw food barrels and start moving the flour down here quickly, because the flour, we don't want the flour to go bad. What if it starts raining or snowing, even worse? Or if it gets really windy and like these sacks break open, flour could go everywhere and maybe cause like a big like sandstorm effect of flour, and everybody would just suffocate because they can't breathe. And what a way to kill off the last 6 people of Sipsville. That would be fantastic. But no, it's actually more likely that a ghost will rise from the grave and slay them all instead. So there we go. We could be nearing the end of the playthrough, or at least the end of Sipsville, which would be a shame because I really had big plans for Sipsville. I wanted it to be like the jewel of the Nile, even though this is not the Nile. Although it could be. I don't even know what the deal with this river is. It just sort of seems to stop in the middle here. And then there's this big land bridge. And this river goes off to God knows where. And then I guess there's a little lake up here too. But that's for later. I don't know what we're gonna do with all that shit. We got bigger problems anyway. We need to get more people into Sipsville, and we also need to start moving this flour inside. And if they could also finish off this carpenter's house thing, that would be great too. But let's just do a bit of general maintenance. Oh my god, I just destroyed the tree instead of chopping it. That was a real shame, actually. It's nice that you can actually do that. Although I don't know why you would want to do that, because wood's fairly precious. I mean, if you chop down every tree and you run out of wood, it would be pretty bad. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter so much in the late game. Who knows? We may see that. We may not. It's looking more and more likely that we may not. But there you go. Okay, so everybody's still very busy down at the wheat fields. I think that's Bryce. Oh yeah, it's Bryce. Okay. It sort of looks... No, Demetrius doesn't look like that, actually. I think they're wearing the same clothes. There's Demetrius. Oh yeah. And Jasmine. Both baking more bread. This loaf of bread has been outside probably for like a week now, which is pretty disgusting, actually. I don't know who's going to want to eat that. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I think we need some more prepared food barrels too. Did they build these? No, they didn't. Oh yeah, it's because we're out of wood. It's fine. These people should be actually chopping the wood down now and bringing it back. And then we've got wow, we've got more than enough carpentry stations to build all the stuff that we want to build. It's just going to take a while because I slowed the game down a little bit, and also we only have 6 people. So by the time somebody finally does get around to doing something, jeez, they got their work queued up for them, that's for sure. There's lots of orders to chop stuff down, and I think we can probably... I wonder if we should turn off automatic mode on the wheat fields. I don't know if it really matters, actually. I think we can probably leave it. It's not a terrible thing that they're actually continuing to get the wheat out, because we're going to use it all eventually, especially once we get more people to Sipsville. And I'm not sure why nobody is turning up. I'm just hoping that there's some sort of like timer in between somebody dying and people not wanting to come. I think that might be the case, and it would make sense if that was the case. Although I could be completely wrong, and that's not the case. And I've just done something really stupid, and I'm making do with 6 people in the meantime. But you know, we'll figure it out eventually. Um, all right. God, I wish these people would start moving the flour, or at least make the barrels. Like, everybody's just chopping down the trees now, which is fine too. We need the wood, so. I just hope they don't get too tired and hungry bringing all the stuff back, because if they have to go to have a nap and then eat some bread in between too, we could be waiting a long time. A very long time. What the hell's Matilda doing? Hey, Matilda? Oh, you're grabbing some wood. That's good. That's really good. Eventually, we're going to have to make some other farms too. Maybe like some chicken farms, because not only do we want to make bread, we want to make some nice snacks too. You can make cookies. We can use chicken eggs and flour to make cookies. And oh God, I think that would be nice. After everything that Sipsville's been through, I think it'd be nice if everybody had some cookies. Maybe it would just like cheer them up a little bit. But that's gonna have to wait because we've got bigger fish to fry in the meantime. And God, jeez, this is just a bit of a shambles. Look at this. I wish they would get to work on that. Oh, and I just realized actually they're probably not working on it because there's no friggin' stone left. Good God. I can be really stupid sometimes. Alright, let's see. Let's dig out all this stone. I just want to make sure that we're just getting stone because I'm sick of dirt. We've got more than enough mud sitting around. We've got all this mud here stockpiled up. We can't even make dirt roads. We can only make stone roads and gel roads for some reason, but there we go. Okay, so flour should start making its way indoors now. We've got 2 more raw food barrels that have been built. And everybody's getting wheat, and God, the flour is really piling up now. There more flour than we could possibly use at the moment. Even though we've got, you know, 3 baker's ovens, 2 tables. We need to make another table in a minute, but I'm just waiting for some of this bread to move out of the way. And actually, that reminds me, we need to make some more prepared food barrels. We'll do that after, though. God, there's so much to do. I'm worried that I'm overburdening the people of Sipsville at the moment. There's just too many jobs to do. Not enough time to sit around and talk about how much they hate their neighbors, or even go out and collect this raw pork that's just been sitting outside forever now. God, it's been so long since that raw pork has been there. It's pretty disgusting, actually. And looks like we got Malakin down here. Really eager, actually, to mine out the stone, which is good, because then that means that finally this will be completed, which will be very nice. I'm not sure why we still don't have new people. Those rooms are just sitting there, and you know what? Maybe they don't need beds in them. Maybe that's why. I just thought we probably do need beds, actually. So I'm just gonna create a bed in this personal room, and I'm gonna create a bed in this personal room too. Hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully that'll attract some new people. God, I mean, you know, travelers will come from far and wide when they find out that there's at least a bed that they can have. Maybe it wasn't such a good option for them, thinking, oh yeah, I'm just gonna turn up to this crappy little village that has like 6 people in it, and I won't even have a bed. I'll have to sleep on the floor. So some excellent work here from Jasmine, using her brain as usual, dropping bread outside. Now we have 4 breads laying outside, but I can't complain too much because, God, at least they're actually baking the stuff. I wish Jasmine would move some of it into this empty barrel here, though, because nobody wants to eat bread that's been outside, especially when it's been outside and on the ground. That's really disgusting. But there you go. Let's chop this tree down. We're out of wood again already. God, what the hell did I get them to make again? Oh yeah, that's right. It's containers. Well, at least Bryce is sleeping on his bed, although it doesn't actually look like he's sleeping. He's just sort of standing on his bed. But, you know, his feet are probably having a good rest, so that's good. He's always on his feet, Bryce. He's like a mafioso, like a loan shark. He's just walking up and down the streets all day long, extorting people and making them feel bad. Stealing all their money, all their hard-earned money, although I don't pay anybody in this town. I haven't paid anybody anything. The only thing I pay them with is bread. And, Christ, do we have a lot of bread now. It's not in a barrel, but, you know, beggars can't be choosers. Malakin tried to complain about it, but I just said, shut the hell up, Malakin. Just eat the bread and carry on with your duties. Mining out stone. God, I'm such a hard taskmaster. All right, here we go. Oh, look, everybody's getting involved now. Everybody's in on the stone party. We got Matilda, we got Jasmine, we got whoever that was. I think that was. Oh yeah, Anastas. Oh God, I haven't seen Anastas for a while. You'd think that I would see everybody fairly often with there only being 6 people left, but it's amazing, you know. They just sort of go off and do their own thing, and then you just sort of lose track of them, and that's it. God, we need these beds. God is my witness, we're gonna get these beds this episode. I'm not ending the episode until we have those beds. Even if it ends up taking like an hour. Oh, look at all this wood. Why am I chopping more trees when all this wood is sitting here and nobody's doing anything with it? God, I'm so angry. I still don't mind though. I still don't mind that they're out here doing this stuff with the wheat because like I said, once we get more people, we're gonna need the wheat. And actually we're probably just gonna like burn through this wheat pretty quickly once everything is like up and running. We've got lots of baker's ovens. We can make more of those later. And baker's tables. And we got all of our mills running. These cows just never run out of steam. God, so good. They've been running for like years now. How long is... Oh no, it hasn't quite been a year. I think we're on like day 13. It's not bad. We've only lost like, what, 4 people? Yeah. No, we've lost 6 people actually. Oh, we've lost 6 people in 13 days. That's not really the best start. But one day we'll all look back and laugh. Well, we probably won't laugh because it's not funny when somebody dies. Well, it's not funny when 6 people die either. But we'll look back and we'll say, well, it was all worth it. Sacrifices had to be made. But look at Sipsville now. It's fantastic. Oh Christ Almighty! I don't know. I'm having trouble convincing myself. Actually, I'm trying to stay positive, but it's hard under the circumstances. Okay, still no beds. There's lots of wood out there, and I think that's Bryce. Bryce, oh, come on, Bryce, you can do it. Make a bed. Just make a bed. See if he does it. Let's see if he's gonna make a bed. He might make a barrel. Oh no, we've fulfilled all the barrels. Oh, he's making a bed. Fantastic. Oh, Bryce. Okay, here we go. We got a bed in the personal room. So come on, it should just be a matter of time for somebody hears the news that there's a spot open in Sipsville for anybody who wants to come and eat a lot of bread and do a lot of mining and help build a house. No, no takers. We've got 2 beds down here for people that aren't even in the town, and we don't even have beds for the people who are in the town. Jesus, that's not very good. Well, let's build some beds for them too. Let's get a bed for Malakin. We might as well. Get one for Matilda. We'll get one for Demetrius. Let's get one for Anastas. And Jasmine too. Fantastic. We're making beds for everybody. I've decided not to be mean anymore. And hopefully maybe once I've made beds for everybody we'll get some more people. God. We really need more people. Getting pretty dire. Okay, let's let them pick up all that wood. We've got tons of bread. Oh look. Good old Bryce. On the case. Building the house. That's good. That's good work, Bryce. Maybe you can move some of that mud from down here too, Bryce. No? Okay. Let's go and harvest some wheat. That'll be fine too. Good job. All right. Oh, okay. Cool. We got Jasmine on the case with the beds. God, everybody's gonna be sleeping like a baby now. And oh, I think Demetrius is also making a bed. Was that a bed? No, it wasn't a bed. I don't know what the hell Jasmine just made. I completely lost track. Unless she made the bed. No, she didn't make the bed. What the fuck, Jasmine? What are you wasting that wood on? There's nothing... Oh my god, I think she's just wasting wood. Maybe she's just making like some religious idols or something out of wood, and she's praying that we get more people to Sipsville. That'd be great. Here we go. Malakin's got a bed now, and oh, here comes Demetrius with Tilda's bed. Oh, 3 more beds to go. That's gonna be great. Oh look, everything's coming together now. Everybody's sort of like working on good stuff rather than just like harvesting wheat. Although Demetrius harvesting wheat. As I say that, Demetrius goes down and harvests some wheat. So there you go. Look at all the flour. Fucking hell. What's all this? Oh yeah, we don't want all this. We want to disable all. We want to accept flour. We want to disable all. Flour again. Disable all. Flour. We're just going to store all of our flour down here. We'll make some walls and stuff eventually. Actually, we'll dig all this out and make proper walls for Bryce too, but just for now, Bryce is gonna have to. I mean, Bryce is friggin' living it up. He's like the king of the town. Look at this. He's got the best room. All these other people have to rough it down here. There's birds down here, and mud. I wouldn't want to sleep down here with all these birds flying around, crapping all over the place, and being noisy. Birds are really noisy. I don't know if you've ever like tried to sleep when a bird is around, but they're always chirping and singing and stuff. And those ones that can talk are always saying the same thing over and over, and all you're trying to do is get some shut-eye, and they keep you up. Oh, it's terrible. Okay. So we got Malik in here making, oh God. Oh, there's only one more bed to go. Fantastic. Jasmine's got her bed, so it's just Anastas. Jasmine Jasmine didn't realize that they brought her bed in, so she's continuing to sleep on the floor, which seems like a shame. But don't worry, Jasmine, that's the last time you'll have to sleep on the floor. Pretty soon you'll be able to sleep on your bed, and won't that be fantastic for you? I'm so happy for you, Jasmine. All right, so it looks like Anastas is the last person to make a bed, and she's made a bed for herself. So she's customized it. She's spec'd it out to her high standard. She wants the comfiest bed. I don't blame her either. I mean, if you want the job done right, you gotta do it yourself. And she did just that. She made her own bed. What a fantastic bitch. Okay. So, not an awful lot of progress this episode, and that's because we've got 6 people. We're trying to attract more people, and we've got some empty personal rooms here with beds, but nobody seems to want to turn up and occupy those beds. We've got our 3 solemn graves down here by the wheat fields, so these people will be tormented forever, remembering the great famine that took place. Not anymore, though. I mean, look at all this bread. We got tons of bread. Only 4 of it is actually stored in the prepared food barrel, but there's still a lot of it laying around. So if anybody is hungry, they got no excuse. All they have to do is look at the ground, and there they go. They can have some bread. But, for now, I think we can probably wrap up there. This was episode 5. Oh my God, I can't believe we're still going, albeit with 6 people. It's getting pretty touch and go, but next episode, definitely we need to figure out how to get more people into the town, because 6 people just isn't cutting it. And look at all this stuff is starting to really pile up too. So if we had some extra hands to help us, we could move all this flour into the storage area down here, and hopefully get some of this bread put into these prepared food barrels as well. Finish off the carpentry station, get a masonry station going with some extra masons benches, and then we can make a really grand dining hall so that everybody can go in there and eat and sit down and stuff like that. And I think that'll be quite nice. So that's what we'll try to do eventually. But for now, we really need to get some more people into the town. So thanks as usual for watching, and I'll see you for the next one.